Well, and Johnny, now let's move into this is weird. We have 3 segments so far that have kind of one into the other. Stranger Things. It was a reaction for a trailer.
Yep.
Then we went to another trailer reaction for Thor. Now we're going into a Marvel topic.
Yep.
About Avengers Infinity War. You have a smile.
Oh, yeah.
I have a smile.
We both have a smile.
Because I'm going to say this, and I know the question is this for the video, but if you have not already, there have been kind of text and article spoilers saying what the trailer was from last week that Marvel put out at Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Well, Johnny was gracious enough on Facebook to find the video, send it to me. We were able to watch it, and we're going to give our kind of reaction to it. But I want to answer this question with it. And I am going to answer it by asking it. Well, ask it by answering it. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Avengers Infinity War is going to be the best superhero movie that we've ever seen. Oh. It is going to be the best superhero movie ever.
Yes.
Ever. Hands down, no question asked. The question has already been answered.
Just everyone else give up.
Here's the 2 things I thought about.
Okay.
After watching that trailer, Johnny. After watching that trailer was number 1, take my money.
Yeah.
Just take it right now.
Seriously, take my wallet out. Take everything I have.
And number 2, can I Fandango my tickets now so that I have a seat? Because it's going to be near impossible.
To get in?
To get a ticket to this movie opening weekend.
The second Fandango allows it, we're getting tickets. We have to.
Those are the first 2 thoughts in my head. This was a trailer for Avengers Infinity War that was amazing. And before we get into it, I just want to say spoilers. So if you haven't seen it, you want to see it for yourself, I'll find an article with one of it to put it down below. But the Facebook link, I can't get it to where it's down below in the description.
Yeah,
wouldn't let me do it. Wouldn't let me work it.
We got one of those ones where someone was gracious enough to film it at San Diego Comic-Con for us.
Bootleg it and film it for the public to see. But thank God they did, because we were able to see it. And it's just got so much action. The thing that stunned me.
Yeah.
Let's start at the beginning. I'm
going to say one thing to you, and maybe it's just me.
Before you ask it, let me say this.
Okay.
Let me just set the picture.
Okay.
It starts out Guardians of the Galaxy. I want to say it seems like after they are done with their last adventure, they're just going through space. Bam! Thor hits their windshield.
Well, it sounds more to me like they got a distress call of some sort. And they're going to the site of where it's coming from.
Okay.
And all of a sudden, splat! Thor on
hits
the windshield. Yeah.
Scrape it off.
Rocket.
I love Rocket.
Now, I'm going to throw this out there for you. A trailer like this, this intense, I mean this in a good way. When's the last time a trailer made your stomach feel sick like that?
Well, this was the best trailer I've ever seen.
I know.
This is and you might be
I'm done watching movies after this.
You guys are probably like, well, Ricky, you guys haven't said anything yet. I am left speechless. We're utterly speechless.
I'm sorry. We're still trying to get through the emotions because I watched it probably the 3rd time now, and I'm still trying to get through the emotions of it.
This has been my 2nd time. I watched it once last night when Johnny sent it to me, but this movie has I kind of feel like
everything
maybe it's a little sensory overload, but in a good way.
Yeah.
Where not only do we have all these characters that we have been around since, Iron Man was 2008?
Iron Man was 2008.
2008? So
Robert Downey Jr. is 2008.
Let's put it this way. 10 years of wow, I forgot to put man in Google, and I just typed iron, so now I have a bunch of irons on my screen. Just flattening irons, just pressing irons. I forgot to put man before I hit it. That's how flustered I am. I couldn't even put man before I hit enter. But we've had 10 years with these characters. We've built relationships with these characters. And now we get every single one of them on the screen. In
one movie.
We get a new Iron Man suit, which looks sleek as hell.
Yeah.
We get him using what looks like another Hulkbuster type of suit.
We get
in this.
Black Panther and his army.
We get Black Panther and his army. We get Scarlet Witch. We get Vision. We get a blonde-haired Black Widow. We get Steve Rogers
with beard.
the nice beard. I knew it was Steve Rogers. You can't hide that face behind a grizzled beard. But Johnny was like, "Wait, that's Steve."
Well, I watched it twice on my phone. This is the first time I was able to pull it up on. We were able to pull it up on computer.
Like he came out with that.
Screened it.
He came out with that beard, and I went, "Oh, get it, Steve!
Damn,
get it, Steve!"
Yeah, we got Scarlet Witch with blonde hair. We got no, I'm sorry, we got Black Widow with blonde hair.
Scarlet Witch with red hair.
Yeah, like we got it with Black Widow red hair.
Spidey in his new suit.
Yeah, not to mention Spidey's sense.
That's the one thing I am so excited for. Like
Ricky
he is on the bus, and you just
all
see the
hair
hairs
stand up on end.
Stand up, and I am like, oh, he's got the spider sense.
That's so cool. Sense. I wonder if that's CGI or if they actually found some way to make his hair stand on end, because it's possible.
My biggest gripe after Spider-Man: Homecoming, was that he didn't have Spidey sense, and now that he's got it, like. I'm happier than a pig in slop, Johnny.
Oh, yeah. I can tell.
And to see the new suit and just this movie is going to be so badass.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm going to say this.
What?
I'm going to say that, for Spider-Man Homecoming, I made a claim, not accusation. I made a proclamation. That's what I'm calling it. A proclamation. Much like this.
Yeah.
And I was right. I'm going to make the same proclamation here. When we go see Avengers Infinity War and we give the MVP or show stealer award, I am already predicting who it will be.
Oh, yeah?
You want to take a guess at who I'm going to say?
I just want you to say it.
I want you to guess.
There's too many characters to guess. If you say Peter Parker.
No. Josh Brolin.
Really?
Thanos. Thanos is going to steal the show.
Okay.
He is going to steal the show in his real debut to the MCU. Yeah, we've seen him in Guardians.
Here and there.
We've seen him at the end of Avengers. This is his real shebang.
Yeah.
Like think of it this way. What we have saw of Thanos so far has been like a boxing match right now.
Yeah.
Where
it's been more of a chess game.
No, this is the main event.
Oh, okay.
Avengers War is the main event. These other sightings have been like those press conferences they have.
Okay.
Where it's like, you get to see him, but I can't wait for the actual fight.
Yeah.
This movie is the fight. And the scene where you just see him, he goes back like this, grabbing the power of the Infinity Stones and just whoosh. And then just everything that comes with him. I am like, holy shit, I can't wait.
Him crushing Thor's head with one hand. Just you see him in Thor in agonizing pain. Peter Quill and Doctor Strange working in conjunction. Throw a spell. He's running on it.
That was Doctor Strange?
Yeah, he's
okay. I thought that was Scarlet Witch creating those.
He was throwing spells out.
Okay.
He was using the magic.
And he was walking
so Peter can run across them.
I thought that was Scarlet Witch creating those.
No, that was
Doctor Strange.
And yeah, because I noticed from the magic, because it's the circles just like it.
Yeah.
It was almost like the boots. I can't remember what they're called right now. But yeah, he's just like throw it. So Peter Quill can do like
and even when he was losing the gun and he had to reach out to catch the gun.
Yeah.
Well, his gun that he had. I mean, this is like, I can't wait for it. Everything is going to come together.
Nebula's in there.
Nebula, and even you know what the part that gave me chills while watching this is you just see Thanos' feet and him walking. And Mantis voices over something like destruction comes wherever he walks.
Oh, death follows wherever he walks.
Death follows wherever he walks. I'm like, holy shit, that's Thanos.
Yeah.
Like, that is who she's talking about.
That was creepy. And then, like, that was eerie. And then all of a sudden, I think one of the things that, like, made my heart drop was the second I see the blue start forming through. I'm like, oh shit, he's already here. He just walks through it and acts like it's a freaking game.
Yeah. And how he's got the line where he's like, when I'm doing this, I usually don't think of happiness, but this truly brings a smile to my face.
Yeah. He is just, the world is a freaking game to him, and he's ready to play.
I can't wait for it. Like, this trailer was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Now, the question I want to ask you from this is revolved around Steve.
Okay.
Where has Steve been, and what is going to be his future? We already kind of talked about his future. Click right up there. We talked about, could he die? Could Captain America die? We've also talked about if Iron Man could die as well.
Yeah.
So I want to ask you this.
You can put that one above me too?
Steve Rogers. Well, I'll put it right now if there's time. If the time ran out, it'll be above you right now. However, with Steve Rogers, what's going to be his story after Civil War? Because now he comes back with the beard.
Well, obviously...
Did he go into hibernation?
No, Bucky's the only one that went into hibernation, and we get Bucky back.
Yeah, we do.
I almost forgot to mention that one.
I can't wait to see him in Black Panther.
I think Steve, as well as the other, actually, as well as the rest of them, possibly even Clint. We didn't get anything on Clint so far. Everyone went into hiding.
Yeah.
In a sense. I bet Steve was still doing his superhero thing, but kind of an underground version of it. Because he may have even taken the mantle of the Nomad without them, obviously he did take the mantle of the Nomad without him taking the name. If we get hints, that'd be kind of funny and kind of cool. But obviously it's just he's taken the mantle of the Nomad, which was Captain America's one when he lost his country. So I believe that's what's going to happen. He's been underground doing superhero stuff because he's not going to work with the Sokovia Convention.
Yeah.
Or the Accords.
So you think they're going to play at the Nomad?
They're going to play at it, but it's not going to necessarily be labeled as the Nomad.
It's just going to be the MCU's version of the Nomad.
Yeah, in a sense. It's just going to be
Steve Rogers without the costume.
Steve Rogers without the shield, without the red, white, and blue. Maybe just the blue and white one, the blue and silver one. Saying, hey, you know what?
Steve is too good a guy. He can't walk away.
No, he I believe he said something along the lines of, if something's going south, I can't just let it go.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. He's not going to let it. He can't just let things happen when he has a responsibility to do them. Oh, look, I'm Uncle Ben now.
Yeah.
With great power comes great responsibility. I'm going to watch out for any stores right now for the next
any
few
robberies.
Hours. Yeah.
So we'll just keep you locked into this recording studio so you can have
great.
that. But no, this movie, I kind of feel like the trailer, it really, after watching it, was sensory overload.
Oh, yeah, it was.
Because it's great seeing all the characters that I've loved for 10 years on the screen, but it's just you watch it and you just go, it's how I want to put it is have you ever been around a baby?
Yeah.
And something happens with the baby where you give them a gift or something, or you give them something and they are just so happy with it that it's basically what I said, a sensory overload, and it locks them up, and they're
they don't know what to do.
And they don't know what to do. That's what I was after watching this.
Yeah.
Smile on my face. I wanted to laugh, and I wanted to cry, and I was just what do I do? What do I do?
Like I said earlier.
Don't know what to do here.
When's the last time, and it did it to me, when's the last time just a preview itself, a trailer, let's say, made your stomach turn in a good way? This is I can't remember the last time something's been that good where it made me feel like that.
Star Wars.
Touche.
Star Wars Episode 7.
Yeah. I didn't even get that, this bad of one with that. Because this one's got every freaking character we've been waiting for.
I would say...
all in one movie.
I would say either Star Wars or... I wanted to say Batman Begins, but I'm not quite even, because for me, for you guys who are new, I love Batman.
Yeah.
And I'm of course watching it how many years later. I don't even think the Batman Begins trailer
did this to you?
Made me feel like this.
No.
Maybe The Dark Knight. Maybe The Dark Knight, I would say, because The Dark Knight was, I already had that. Batman Begins I liked, and then The Dark Knight was just a step above. And actually, I will say that, the last trailer to do that for me, because actually seeing the Joker.
Okay.
And having that to where, because for me, it was just I never grew up with I knew of the Jack Nicholson Joker, but I was so young to where it was I didn't have that same kind of that same kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Help me out, Johnny. That same connection.
Yeah.
And to just see the trailer and of the Dark Knight where DC logo, they pan over, you see everything. It's like, oh, it's a Batman film. It's Batman 2. And then just to see the Joker walk in to what now is the pencil scene.
Yeah.
Made me just so excited. So I would say for me it'd be the Dark Knight was the last one that made me feel anywhere like what I feel right now after watching the Infinity War footage that they dropped last week.
I can't think of the last one. Maybe Iron Man when it first came out because of, oh my God,
they're starting the MCU.
They're starting the MCU. This is the first Iron Man movie to come out. And it's just, I mean, I can't even think that was like feeling like this because this, like you said, this is sensory overload. We have Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, the Avengers, Bucky,
Black Panther, Captain America, Black Widow, Scarlet Witch, Vision, Iron Man.
Like I said, the Avengers.
Hulk is going to be there. We know that.
Thor.
And then on top of all that, oh, by the way, a guy you've been waiting for, here's Thanos.
Yeah. Here's the biggest baddie that you can think of right now.
The biggest villain that we've possibly had in all of comic book hero movies.
Yeah, exactly. You're going to have someone that is almost undefeatable in this movie with a gauntlet that amplifies that power. And let's not forget, Traitor's brother Loki hands him the Tesseract.
Which is one of the stones that he needs to wield the gauntlet.
The blue one that he comes forth with the blue glow through the blue glow with.
True.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that together.
Yeah, no. He got it from Loki one way or another because then he appears through that blue glowing I'm trying to think what to call it.
I cannot wait for it. I cannot, and it's one of those things where I know some people in the comment section might be like, Ricky, speak to me here. But my mind right now is like overloaded.
Yeah.
To where it's like, did I just see what I really saw? Did I see what I just saw? And I'll say it again. This is going to be the best superhero movie we ever see.
Yeah.
And I am going, like, usually I'm a guy where it's like, you know what? This is a great movie, but of course we will see things will get better.
Yeah.
Like, you look at some movies and it's like, wow, the CGI at the time was great, but man, are we far ahead of anything that we could have done back then now. Like, even look at the Planet of the Apes stuff now.
Yeah.
With the whole CGI.
Andy Serkis playing as Caesar and all that.
The best footage of that I saw was him with the stuff on.
Yeah, the blue dots all over his face.
They started off with him normally.
Yeah.
And while he's talking and doing the speech, it shifts into Caesar.
Oh, I want to see that one.
And it just morphs him into Caesar to where it's like, holy shit, that's where we've come.
Yeah.
I have a feeling with this movie, though, that we, like, sometimes we say, oh, this will be the best superhero movie, and then 10 years down the line, there's another one that tops it.
Yeah.
No. This is going to be the best, and it will stay the best.
Yeah, I think this is where we're going to peak at, because how are you going to top having this many superheroes and the biggest bad guy you can probably ever think of?
There's only one thing that would top it. If DC and Marvel came together. For a united universe.
A DC versus Marvel?
That's the only way you're topping this.
That is the only way we're getting...
The only way you're topping this is to bring both universes together in some way.
Yeah.
Do a crossover.
That is the only way you're going to top it.
Because this, like, we saw everything. Steve is back. Iron Man, Spider-Man, we hit with the Spidey sense. Thor and everything. Like, and that's even, we talked about the Thor trailer.
Yeah.
And if you haven't checked it out, boom, right up there. But you said at the end of it, hey, that could be him getting his powers. How will that play into the Infinity War? And this just opens a ton of questions. But before we move on, we got some DC stuff we need to talk about from Comic-Con. Before we hit that, any final thoughts on the Avenger Infinity War trailer?
No, I mean, this is probably going to be if not, the best.
Yeah,
the best.
Put some respect on that name, Johnny. It will be the best superhero movie.
The best, and we're getting two of them.
Well,
part 1, part 2.
No.
Sort of.
No, they changed it. This one's Infinity War.
Yeah.
and they have officially in their graphics, so now you can put some respect on it as well.
Yeah.
The other Avengers movie is titled Untitled Avengers Movie. So they've officially
titled it Untitled Avengers
right now
movie.
It's an Untitled Avengers flick.
Okay.
They'll put a title on it later, but it is officially an Untitled Avengers flick.
Okay, then.
So it's not Infinity War Part 2.
So basically it's Untitled.
Yeah, it's an Untitled Avengers film.
Okay.
So you can, because I know in a future or past cast we did, you said, I am calling it this until they tell me otherwise.
Yep, well, I guess they told me otherwise.
They told you otherwise in their graphic from Comic-Con. But this is where you guys come in. Let us know what you guys are expecting from Avengers Infinity War. What do you think? Could this be, will this be, should this be the best superhero movie that we ever see? That is the true question. That's what I want to know from you guys. Let us know down below in the comment section.